Okay guys, I'm about to go on a road trip. Already got 2 pawn shops picked out and 1 antique mall. So hopefully they'll have some knives to repair. Okay guys, first stop is over in Montezuma, Georgia. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of eye candy. I don't plan to buy nothing here, but it's a Mennonite hardware store. And they usually have a good case knife display. So we're gonna check those out. You never know, they might have something on clearance. Running a little bit slim. I'm browsing, but I appreciate it. Oh. Good looking. Canoe. John Deere case. Sodbuster. That's a cool knife. Yeah, the case knife display was a little slim. I'm gonna look for some Zippo fluid up here. Just for my Zippos. I'm not running too low, but I'm down about 2 bottles. I just want to make sure I have some all the time. Okay guys, I'm here in Cochran, Georgia. There's a little pawn shop called Matthews Pawn. We're gonna see what he got. You'll never know. Hey, but y'all, if y'all got any knives or anything?
No, sir.
Not even like ones that need to be repaired or anything?
No, I mean, we're getting a collection from here and there, but nothing right now. It's been a while, actually.
All right, man. Well, thank you, man. Sometimes you find something, sometimes you don't. Hey guys, I'm in Dublin, Georgia. Shamrock Gun and Pawn. We're gonna go in there and see if we can find any knives. Hey guys, said they'd be closed tomorrow, but today's the 22nd and they are closed today. Like we struck out again. It's been my kind of luck all day. Every pawn shop I come on, they either closed or this was permanently closed. Sometimes you just strike out. And I am a no-hitter today. I got one more place real quick I'm gonna try, and it might be closed too, because it's Thanksgiving. Yep, it's closed for Thanksgiving. That was my last hope for knives. Closed. Well guys, my road trip was a big old bust. It was. Every pawn shop I went to was either closed or they didn't have a knife. The antique mall that I went to, which you saw, was closed. I guess everybody's closing for Thanksgiving, but that's fine. That's all right. I don't find knives every time I go in pawn shop. So, but my friend did go to the Moultrie car show this past week, and he bought a sack full of goodies, and he wants me to work on a bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna be sharing those with you right now. And I'm gonna be doing a little repair on a knife, and I'm gonna surprise him for Thanksgiving. There's a sack full of goodies he got at the Moultrie, Georgia car show. He told me he paid $25 for everything in this bag here. This right here is an old timer. Schrade, of course. Lock blade, so 125 OT. Broken tip, okay. The handles are completely faded there, but we can try to clean it up some. This is the one I'm gonna be repairing for him today. It's still got some life because the lock works well. The spring ain't broke, and I believe I feel a little snap in there. It just needs to be cleaned up. This one here, guys, again, is a Boker USA knife. And how you can tell, it's a little circle on the handle, no emblem. I know at least 80% of the time I find a Boker knife, that shield is gone. but this has a matte stripe. So I'm thinking this knife's in the 60s, maybe late 50s. It's a good knife. It does have a little thing there on the blade. When I do this one here, I'm gonna take that little chip out right there, if you can see it, them chips out of the blade, try to smooth that out some, not much. I'm gonna take them chips out and give it another edge, but this knife's gonna clean up good too, and I think it'll get some of the snap back. Yeah, hear that? So, but it's a great knife. USA. Now this one here is a little Schrade. Is commemorating Dale Jarrett. I think he drove number 88 back in the day, and drove the UPS. Was his sponsor, but it's a Schrade. I like these little knives. I really do. I'm gonna clean it up, clean the blade up some. I'm gonna put a little leather lanyard back here. But it's a good little knife. Very easy to carry. Be a great EDC knife. Lock blade, of course. I mean, it's a great knife. Great little knife. And this one here is a German-made knife, and it has, so you see it says Soligen Germany back there. I'm fixing to find out the name on here. I see some writing, but I got to get it off with a piece of sandpaper real quick. Okay, what does that say? Never heard of them. Never heard of them. But the handles appear to be bone. Problem is, it's got a broke blade, and I might have a pin blade that will fit that. The only trouble is, you got to make sure it's short enough to come down in that little gap right there, and the back of the blade will fit here and line up with that pinhole there. But it's a great little knife. It'll clean up good too. And one thing about German steel, especially the old stuff, great carbon steel blades. They hold a great edge, and they can get very sharp. But a great little knife here. This here is a Victorinox SD Classic, of course. Victorinox right there. It's got a little blade, a little fingernail file with a flat tip screwdriver, and it's got a pair of scissors, and these cut very well. It is missing the toothpick and the tweezers, but I've got some coming on order. But these are great to have on your keychain. Great little EDC knives that accompanies your keychain. Now these here are just advertisement knives. This here is actually a Coca-Cola, and you really don't know the company, but I think Colonial made these, Imperial. I'll clean it up for him. And this one here, I don't know who made it. Let me get sandpaper again. See if we can make that out. Colonial, right? Don't I say Colonial? Yep, Colonial. Yeah, Colonial made a lot of advertisement knives back in the day because they were just cheap knives. And the next are Zippos. This one here, it needs some work. It needs a flint. But I think this is it's in great shape to be as old as it is. That logo right there, Zippo used that logo from 1955 to 1979. And 2 dots in the upper left and 2 dots in the lower right. This lighter was made in 1970. How about that? 1970. In great shape. Now this one here, one of them is solid brass. That's a 91. And I can't. 1932 is when Zippo, the company, was started. I don't see a letter nowhere. But anyway, it was. I think this was made in 91, but I don't see. Maybe it's in here. Man, I can't even get it out. Yeah, it's gonna take some work. Anyway, I can't wait to shine this brass up. It's up to find out. Now this one here, there's a X and an F. See the X and F? F is for June, and X is for 94. So this was made in June of '94. It's going to take some work to just clean up. I think that one still has its spring. Yeah, this one clean up good. Well, that's his knife haul, guys. That he did really good. He's a great friend of mine, and he loves knives and Zippos like I do. But we're fixing to clean this one up for him and redo that point and give him a nice little edge. It's kind of sharp now though, but we're gonna have to come from the bottom up. You know, a lot of folks say, "Oh, you need to come from the top down because you'll mess up that edge." Well, you will, but it won't look right. It'll look stupid to me, but I'm gonna come from that corner all the way down to there and then clean the blade up good, clean the whole knife up and oil it down and surprise him tomorrow. Okay guys, from my family to y'all's, I want to wish y'all a happy Thanksgiving. And I just want to say, let's all be thankful for what we do have, because it can always be worse. I just want to say God bless y'all. I just want to thank y'all for all the support. And until we meet again, y'all be like a good knife. Stay sharp.